Welcome to the Turnbuckle with your hosts, Killer and C. And welcome everybody to another episode of Killer and C's The Turnbuckle. I am Chris.
And this is Caesar, and we're continuing our top 100 today. Today going from 80 to 71.
Yes, that's right. Season 2 has kicked off hot with big names in the top 100 so far, like The Rock.
Yeah, someone put Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's where he belongs.
We do have some big names. We also have some not as big names already in the mix. Some up and comers. Some names you probably never heard of. We had a bunch of some of those little surprises. I'm curious to see what we have today. Will we have crossovers? Will we finally have a crossover today, Chris?
Ooh, could we have one crossover?
I say we have at least one.
There should be at least one, maybe two.
Maybe
Let's
two.
hope so.
Yeah. I'm saying we're starting to get in the the crossover territory.
That's right. Now that the top or the low 20, I don't know how to put it with it's not like they're low, but
the low 20s, you still love all the, like I said, I preface, even though starting with our 80 here, we still love all these wrestlers. These are our favorite wrestlers of all time.
100%.
So even if they're 100, we still like that wrestler a lot. Don't think that we don't like that wrestler because they're at 100.
That's right. They're great. They are top of the line wrestlers, and we're going to see how great they are compared to the rest of these wrestlers that we're going to say today. Are we not?
That's right.
That's right.
It's gonna be great.
All right.
We need to. You want me? I'll start this episode, and you start the next one. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's hear your number 80. No.
Yeah, not 70. 80.
Yeah,
We're
80.
on 80. 80
gonna...
is a Hall of Famer, but they still wrestle to this day. They were in the Evolution pay-per-view, or PLE, back in July of 2025, and they can still go. They can still have a decent match. I can't say I'm going for a very long time, but they can have a very decent match, and that is Trish Stratus. I've always liked Trish Stratus, especially over Lita. I prefer Trish Stratus. This is who I am. And she was really popular. She was in that storyline with Mickie James, as I was talking about earlier. And so that's why we're picking Trish Stratus right here.
Trish Stratus, what a top name from the 2000s. Huge ass.
That's right.
She still comes out every once in a while, like you said.
Yep, to wrestle. Yeah, I know. She still got it. She still got it.
Yep. Don't ever count Trish Stratus out. She knows what she's doing. Great pick.
Yep, Trish Stratus over Lita. Lita is overrated.
Ooh.
But Trish is great.
I hear some comments coming in the comment section from people. They're gonna be like, overrated.
I'm not a big. I never liked the Team Extreme. I never liked the Hardys. And I never liked Lita.
I can hear already
Edge
now.
guy. I liked Edge and Christian.
I hear it in the background. You suck. You suck. No, it's a good pick. It's a good pick. I'm not gonna be hating today. I'll let the comments section do it. Yeah, not yet. Well, that's a good pick. I like it. Trish Stratus is the top of the line, grade A competitor.
Yep.
So, my number 80 is going to be somebody who is no longer with us. Was a good wrestler. Always had huge charisma in the ring. Always had good talks on the mic. He was an interesting fella. He was so good. He did great things afterwards, booking wise and producing wise. He also helped people like Seth Rollins come up with their name. He was the son
Oh,
of
you're
a
talking about
plumber.
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty
Dusty Rhodes.
Rhodes, number 80. Yep, that's right. Dusty Rhodes, great competitor. Always had a lot of charisma in the ring. Did a lot of cool things in and outside the ring. Um, he joined the NWO at one point when the NWO was faltering. It was not right away, but when they were starting to struggle and they let everybody in. Um, that probably was one of his low points because it was like, does Dusty really need to be in the NWO? No, but they did it anyways.
No. Yep.
So, but he won multiple titles throughout his career. He's the son of a
Yeah.
plumber. I mean, we all know this. We all know the whole spiel. He was a common man, and we all liked Dusty Rhodes. That's my number 80, Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes is responsible for a lot of the current main eventer wrestlers of today, of this era. If you look at like Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, um, even a lot of the ladies like the Four Horsewomen, Alexa Bliss, all those were very influenced by Dusty Rhodes. So,
Yep. He made his mark on the whole thing, and his son, current, as far as I know, current world heavyweight, universal heavyweight. I don't know what they call it anymore.
it's the WWE Universal Champion or
Universal.
Undisputed. It's undisputed,
And see,
right?
nobody knows the name of the title.
Yeah, no one knows that. He's the WWE champion.
He is. He's one of the 2 WWE champions. So
Yeah.
here's to Dusty.
79. My number 79 is he's kind of in that weird spot where we don't know if he can wrestle anymore or if he's like done wrestling. Because of his injured neck, he broke his neck a while ago, but he was a former WWE champion, multiple tag team champions, probably one of the best tag teams in WWE history, and that's with the New Day. And I'm talking about Big E. Big E is just a great person all around. And he was very decent in the ring. I really enjoyed his matches. His charisma is right there. He still has that charisma too. He's just always yeah. So I enjoy his mic work, like his mic work when he's doing his desk job, as New Day put it, his desk job, like before the PLEs and talking. I like what he has to say. I think he actually looks at the internet to see what other people are saying about stuff, and he comments on that. But you can tell he's a fan as well, which I like. And I was really happy. He won the title during my dark period, but I have gone back and watched him win the title. But I mean, yeah, Biggie. I'm happy he was world champion, the WWE one, and I'm part of an amazing tag team.
2/3 of New Day have been champions, correct? World champion.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Big E, I didn't get a chance to watch much of his stuff. It was during my dark period, so spoiler alert, he won't be on my list. I'll just give that one out.
I watched a lot of his tag team stuff. Was definitely in my main time period, especially his rivalry, especially like the New Day's rivalry with the Usos. Very good. It's like talking about Rock and Austin, but with the tag teams division. Like, definitely have the chemistry, and well, because they're friends in real life, so they definitely have the chemistry there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the New Day versus Uso. I can watch those matches every day of the week. We could do a top 10 on just them. That's how many matches there are.
I have a feeling we're going to see some more New Day versus Usos in the near future.
They just recently had one. Yeah, a match.
I think they're making a comeback for a few matches at least.
Yeah.
So, that's a good pick.
I would love the New Day versus Usos to have a proper like tag team match at WrestleMania to prove which one's the best tag team.
I think we already know who's the best, but we'll talk. Well,
yeah, it's Usos, obviously.
Obviously, at least our opinions are the same there.
Yeah.
But no, good pick. I mean, I like Big E. The little bit I've seen and heard about him, he's
Yeah, I like his finisher
Great
too.
guy.
He does the grab and then drops him down. I think his finisher is pretty cool too.
Yeah, he might not if he ever gets to wrestle again. I'm not sure if he will. He might not
Yeah,
get to do that move anymore.
yeah. We'll see.
We shall see. All right. Well, my number 79 also has had a lot of health issues, and he's not wrestling anymore. That's for sure. But he is a Hall of Famer. He was recently inducted by DDP. It's well with DDP. Lex Luger is my number
Oh, you put
79.
Lex Luger on your list, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Torture rack. He was good. I mean, I enjoyed him. I wish they would have done
you
more
remember?
with.
We just watched that pay per view.
Which one?
The one, what was it?
Oh,
Halloween
Halloween
Havoc.
Havoc. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Halloween Havoc
it,
was just terrible all around.
and him Scott Hall stunk it up. Remember?
That's listen that pay per view. I don't know why it's given
That was fresh in my mind when I
so
did
good.
this list. I'm gonna be honest.
And Scott Hall still made your list. I'm surprised.
Oh, at the bottom, closer to the end, he definitely dropped. He definitely
He
dropped.
definitely drew. No, Lex Luger is great. He was a good. He was always interesting. His mic skills were okay. I mean, he was. He should have been WWF champion at one point, but for whatever reason, they didn't give him the title.
Bret
Of
Hart was
champion.
there. They had why would they give it to him when they had Bret Hart?
Well, they got to move it around every.
It was either him or Bret Hart.
Well, yeah, but they could have
You're
gave it to
looking at
both of them at some point. They both got to share. Had a piece.
yeah, this is a pivotal point in history. It was either Lex Luger or Bret Hart.
Mm-hmm. WrestleMania 10. And
Yeah, they both won the Royal Rumble. It was the first time we ever seen a dual, two people tie for
Yep.
the Royal Rumble,
and it wasn't an
which doesn't
accident.
make sense. Which doesn't make sense because did they both lose then? They both technically lost.
No, they both technically won.
No, they both technically lost. They both fell out of the ring at the same time.
They also both won.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. That's why they took out the tie thing later on in history when Batista and John Cena did that.
Well, they weren't supposed to do
Yeah, that was a botch. But either
that.
way, there was no tie.
That was so botched that
I
even
know.
though come into the ring by Vince was botched by Duquois
I
being
know.
hard.
Yep.
Oh man. I would just watch that for the hilarity.
He's yelling at them while sitting. He's just sitting on the ground. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good time. Lex Luger, he's WCW heavyweight champion. NWA
He was
champion.
WCW
Yep.
champion, yeah. He
He's
went on a
held-
random episode of Monday Night Nitro just to hit the ratings, you know?
Yep. They've had a few champions change on Monday Nitro. Well, so did Raw. Raw used to, anyways. I don't know how much they have anymore, but
They have title changes.
not the WWE heavyweight titles.
Yeah, that's rarely ever changes on Raw.
Yeah. So
More times the mid card will change.
Yep.
More likely.
Or tag team.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's my 79. Lex Luger.
Lex Luger. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Lex Luger is okay.
It was a great pick.
He didn't help anything. He didn't help anything. We just watched the Halloween Havoc right before I made this.
Yeah, well, that's only one small sample right there.
No, I've seen a few of his matches, and I've never enjoyed watching a lot of his matches. I think his character was cool. I think he has a good look. I just never enjoyed.
Were most of his matches in WCW? Because WCW didn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, most of the matches because remember I went back and watched a lot of the WCW pay-per-views.
Yep.
And yeah, it's just Lex Luger ones. I was never excited for. He's just a bigger name, so they always gave him a program or something to do. But
yeah, well, people
yeah,
loved him.
I think he's okay. Like I said before, early on this list, I kind of have the tag teams kind of next to each other because I kind of feel the same way about them. I just ranked them in the order of which tag team I liked, which person in the tag team I like more. And so for 78, I have here a another member of the New Day, Obviously, since I just had Big E, I had one the one with the trombone, Xavier Woods here, this spot. So Xavier Woods is my number 78. I love Xavier Woods. I like him outside the ring. I love watching his YouTube channel when he plays um 2K with Tyler Breeze. He does a bunch of video game content. And I really like that a lot. So I like him based off that. We get a little insights into the ring and stuff like that with him just talking during that time. And then like I just like Xavier Woods. I think he's funny. He's hilarious. Um, Even as a heel, I think he's funny. But yeah, I've always liked Xavier Woods. Someday I'm hoping he also King of the Ring. Someday I'm hoping he does get the IC title. I'm still hoping that he gets that because I know that's one of his dreams is to win the IC title. So I'm hoping that happens for him later down the road. Um, Him and Big E definitely going to be Hall of Famer someday, and their other member who I haven't mentioned yet. Um, but
Oh,
yeah,
yet.
definitely one of the best tag teams.
Oh, okay. Oh. So this is the other two-third that had won the title, right? No. No,
No,
Xavier Woods
Xavier
never
Woods
did.
is the one who has
That's
not
correct.
won. Yeah,
Yeah, he's the one that hasn't won. Hmm.
yeah,
Interesting. Well, then it makes perfect sense. Yes, Xavier Woods is pretty funny. I enjoy watching him on.
yeah,
He's always goofing around
yeah.
out there, even as a bad
Yeah,
guy.
they all have some their charisma is off the chart. These guys' charisma, like they be
Yep.
making me laugh all the time.
They're characters. What can we say?
Yeah, and like Kofi and Xavier's heel turn last year or 2 years ago now, but was so good. Didn't capitalize on it as much as I thought WWE should have. But yeah, I just really like these characters.
Nice. All right. Well, my number 78 has been
Yep,
was wrest
78.
Yep. Started his wrestling career in 1984. He is still sometimes wrestling today. Not in the WWE, but well, maybe he hasn't been wrestling in a while. I haven't seen him wrestling in a while, but according to his page, he's still wrestling. I had to look that up, see if he was wrestling. Uh, he is Ultimo Dragon, another Japanese wrestler.
Yeah, Ultimo Dragon
Yep.
is good. Yeah.
Yep. He was the world junior heavyweight champion in Japan. He's done a lot. He won tag team championships in Japan. He's wrestled for WCW back in the day. He wrestled for WWE with Rey Mysterio at points up until 2003, 4, something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah. Um, I'm trying to think if he ever won any titles in the WWE. I'm not sure if
This one was
he's.
almost a crossover because I had Ultimo Drago. He's my 101.
Oh, he's your 101.
Yeah,
Nice, almost a crossover.
almost a crossover. Yeah.
He in WCW. I do know that he was the cruiserweight champion at times,
Yeah.
and world title
He had
holder.
a lot of belts.
Yeah,
He had a lot of belts.
he
He
has
was one of my
tons.
favorites watching when I was going back and watching those. He was one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, he was real cool. His music was cool. He always had real good athleticism in the ring. He's a great competitor. So Ultimo Dragon, my number 78.
Yep. 77. You
Yep.
know, kind of going with the trend here. Uh I had all the tag teams next to each other.
Oh boy.
So it makes perfect sense. The number 77 is not who you think it is. It's actually Beth Phoenix. Uh Beth Phoenix is my number 78. Um I really like Beth Phoenix. I actually forgot about Beth Phoenix and I had to re-put her back into my list because I didn't rank her with Pub Meeple. Um but we had friends over and they reminded me about completely forgot about Beth Phoenix and so I had to
Oh.
um re-put her into the list and find the spot to put her in. I felt this was the spot where I think is accurate for me on where she is. Um, she was one of those wrestlers who's ahead of her time when she was when she was a main competitor. She's a Hall of Famer, rightfully so. Like I said, she was ahead of her time. She had some excellent matches for her time. I just, if only she had some better opponents to actually feud with her, you know, 'cause, the women's division could be looking different. But yeah, she was ahead of her time. I would love to see her in her prime going against like the women of today. I think would be great. Um, she still makes appearances. She just made an appearance on AEW not too long ago.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, Beth Phoenix. Um, yeah, I think awesome competitor, great at commentary. She was always good on the mic. I have always enjoyed Beth Phoenix.
She wrestled in the Michelle McCool days, right?
Yeah, during the KG era, and yeah, like I said, she was ahead of her time.
Right?
Yeah,
That's too bad.
yeah.
Sometimes being ahead of your time means you get like left out.
Yeah.
So
But I like Beth Phoenix. I think she was a great character. I think her name's cool too, Beth Phoenix. It sounds pretty awesome actually. Fun fact: she's one of the few women who's competed in the men's Royal Rumble as
oh,
well.
okay, right there next to China.
Yeah. She eliminated the Great Khali. Um,
Oh, really?
yeah. So
He's a
yeah.
big
So
man to
Beth Phoenix.
eliminate.
Hey, yeah. So yeah, Beth Phoenix in the Hall of
Awesome.
Fame. My number 77.
Nice. You know what? Let's just keep going with Hall of Famers at number 77 then. You know,
Okay.
it seems like the best thing to do. This guy, wrestled since 1979, 1980. Nobody ever heard of him until he made it to WCW in the mid 90s. He won many championships in WCW. He is now a Hall of Famer. He now does yoga. He is DDP.
DDP.
Bang! Yep. He is the one of the originators of the Stone Cold Stunner, also known as the Diamond Cutter in his version of it. His version is a little more crazy, where
Like
he can hit it out of wherever, pretty much. It's
it's
almost
basically Randy.
it's
Well,
Randy Orton's, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's basically Randy Orton took the Diamond Cutter and made it his
Yeah,
own.
pretty much. I mean, Javon Evans also has a cutter too version, but he pretty much got his from Randy Orton. So you can see the lineage, you know. You can
Yep.
see the lineage of the cutter.
The Cutter, the Stunner, all very cool moves. The Cutter is one that got DDP rising to the top. He even came in over to WWE. He had a terrible uh, thing where they made him like trying to steal the Undertaker's wife, or to, kidnap
Oh yeah,
her or whatever. I was
we
like,
don't talk about his WWE run after WCW. That his run in WWE was not very good.
no. Well, when they started out like that, I mean, the booking on that was just terrible. I don't know why they did that.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
So, but again, he had won so many titles, U.S. title, WCW Heavyweight Championship, TV titles. He had all the titles over there. I don't know if he had tag teamed actually, but then he came over to WWE, WWF at the time, and did the
The invasion.
feuds. Yep, the invasion thing was pretty cool for a little bit, and then I don't think he ever was able to get a title in WWE before he went over to TNA,
Yeah.
where he had a very short stint. But now he's doing yoga, and he's a Hall of Famer. Bang!
Yeah.
DDP. My number 77.
And one of my good friends, Clint, that's his favorite wrestler is Diamond Dallas Page. Um that was his growing up, watching him. That was just his favorite. Number 76
76.
is our very first crossover
There it
of
is.
the entire top 100.
First of many.
I Probably the first of many. Um, but this one is a crossover with obviously with you, Chris. Not with this particular list, no one you said here, but a previous number that you had.
Yep.
And that is um Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Yeah, Kevin Nash. I like Kevin Nash. I know Kevin Nash gets some hate because he came back from injury and then got injured in that one match. You know what I'm saying? but
injury prone.
yeah, it's prone, you know. But I watched a lot of the NWO stuff. Like I went back and watched that. I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed Kevin Nash being a part of it. I just did. That's why. That's also why I have Scott Hall on my list as well because I went back and watched that stuff and became a fan that way.
Yep.
I've also seen his stuff with Diesel, some of his matches as Diesel with Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker as well.
Yep.
Um, and yeah, he can move pretty slow. He's not the best like technical wrestler, but for a big guy, I think he's cool. I like how his power bomb he just drops. You know, he just drops and like
Like,
I think that's
enjoy the
cool.
fall.
Yeah, and I think you need someone really good to sell it.
Yeah.
Problem is, you need to have someone who's willing to sell for you, for his move. But yeah, I like Kevin Nash. Our very first crossover, number 76. Kevin
Kevin
Nash.
Nash.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought Big Daddy Cool would be our first crossover?
I'm not surprised. He's so good. But you're right. He was slow, but he was a big man, so slow works for big men. I mean, they're allowed to be slow.
Yeah, yeah.
Although there are pretty fast ones out there. So no, great pick. I can't argue with a guy I've
I
already
just
put
like
on
him
my
a little
list.
bit more than you did. I just like him a little bit more than what you did. That's
That's
all it
right.
is.
That's right. Just not
Not
too
very
much.
much.
No.
Not very much because that was in I think your previous list. I think
Yeah,
he
he
is.
was number
I think
84 or something.
last week I think you said Kevin
Yep.
Nash. Yeah.
So he's only one off. Or well, not one off. He's whatever, 7 off, whatever it is. I'm not gonna try and do math right now.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash. You know, that's a perfect time for Kevin Nash to be here, though, because let's talk about my number 76.
Yeah.
He is a friend of Kevin Nash's. He is a man who worked with Kevin Nash for a decent amount of time. He was also part of the NWO. He
This is his
was. No, it's not a crossover.
Oh, it's 6.
This is
You
the.
have 6?
Nope. This is.
You have 6
No, I
on
have 6.
you have
I
6?
think I already
You have
did
6?
6. 1, 2, 3. No. This is
It's
the
6.
man who, before the NWO, told you to eat your vitamins, sir. This
Oh,
is
you put
Hulk
him on your
Hogan. Yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
gave him his spot. He's number 76, Hulk Hogan, the man who, on many people's list, would be on their Mount Rushmore of
Not mine.
wrestlers. Because, well, yeah.
He's not even close.
You didn't
I didn't
even
even
think
put
about
him
him,
in.
did you?
Didn't even rank him.
Didn't
Didn't
even
even
rank.
rank him.
He did make wrestling what it is today.
That I agree with.
I mean, so
He made it mainstream. He helped
yep,
make wrestling mainstream. I 100% agree with
he
that.
did a lot for the business.
Yep.
That's why I gave him his spot. It's number
But this
70.
is our favorites, our personal favorites, you know. So
Yep.
yeah.
And he was fun at times. I think he got overrated and he got a big head at some point. And it just wasn't, everybody's cup of tea anymore, which is fair. So Hulk Hogan, the man who made wrestling what it is, with Andre the Giant. I'd like to give Andre some of that credit. So
Yeah.
my number 76, Hulk Hogan.
Okay. Yeah. Number 75. I'm going to 75.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to Brandon, my guy from Cleveland. This picks for you. This picks for you from Cleveland. So
Brandon.
Yep, this is Johnny Gargano. I like Johnny Gargano a lot. Now I put him and Maso Ciampa both in my list, but I put them both more thinking about their days in NXT when I really enjoyed watching them. I do like them as a tag team. I think DIY is fun as a tag team, and I'll take them. At least they're getting TV time as a tag team, so I like it. But Johnny Gargano's like singles run in NXT was really good. He had a really great singles run in NXT. I really enjoyed it, both as a face and as a heel, and then back as a face. Just really enjoyed it a lot. He's a natural baby face, so if they ever do bring him back as a turn him back to a face, he does have come off with that natural baby face vibe. And he's an amazing wrestling. He's Johnny Wrestling. You need to just let him go. He has very good technical skills. So yep, Johnny Gargano here, number 75.
There you go. Johnny Gargano. Don't know who he is.
You don't know who Johnny Gargano is?
No. Nope.
He's part of DIY. His wife went through a ladder.
Oh, yeah. See, I just know him as DIY. That he's not a single wrestler for a reason at this point. I understand. You didn't put him next to his DIY tag team partner, though.
I just explained that. I
know.
preferred their singles runs down in NXT. That's what I thought was their shiny moments. Those were the characters that I fell in love with.
But they had really good tag team matches this year, in particular.
I said I didn't mind them being in the tag team.
I know what you said.
Because they get TV time. I literally just said all this.
I just like to point out the obvious. I just like to repiat what you said and let people know the important points. Like,
got it.
Tag team was better.
Yep.
No, I don't know. Johnny Gargano, good pick.
Yep.
I like to keep tag teams together too. Sometimes.
Oh, you finally have some tag teams that are together?
Yeah.
I didn't think you were going to put any tag teams up on your list.
Well, maybe I won't.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, this guy wasn't really considered a tag team. For his whole career, he was mostly singles. But he did tag team with Hulk Hogan as a mega power. This man is, the Macho Man.
You have them right next to each other? You have Hulk Hogan and Macho Man right next to each other?
That's the way it works. That's the way it works. I didn't make the list. Yes, I did. That's right. I wanted Randy Macho Man Savage is better than Hulk Hogan. I thought that he had a lot more.
I do agree with that statement. Yeah.
Yep. He had a lot going on for him. He was World Heavyweight Champion, Tag Team Champions. He's won a lot of different titles. He was asked by Vince McMahon to just do commentary. He did for a while, but then he got tired of it. Didn't get a wrestling gig back, so he moved to WCW, where he feuded with Hogan and Flair and everybody, and then finally joined the NWO.
Yeah, because he didn't want to get beat up by the NWO anymore. So
that's right.
He was like, I want to join.
Yeah. Let me in. Let me in. This is boring getting beat up by the same guys. Come on. So Randy Savage, huge career, huge charisma, huge great mic skills. Wrestled for so many years, passed away. Should be a Hall of Famer, but is not. I don't think they let him in.
Oh, he is in the Hall of Fame. He's in the
Did they let him in? Okay, that must have been one of the years I missed.
But he died before. They
let him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was literally like the year after he died.
That's all I got to say about that. I wonder what. Because I know a little bit.
Well, I mean, he refused to go. He refused to go. They offered him a spot in the Hall of Fame a few times, from my understanding, but he refused it when he was alive.
Oh, I thought they refused to.
Because he wanted to go. No, because he wanted to go in with his brother, but his brother is not very well known, and they didn't want him to go in with his brother.
See, I thought he wasn't given the spot because of all the backstage conflicts they had and questionable things that were brought up here and there. That's what I was under. That's my understanding.
But you can snap into a Slim Jim. I don't always remember that. Oh yeah, yeah. Randy Savage, very good pick. I can't deny that pick. That one's pretty good.
There it is. We're back on track. You're starting to like my pick.
Back on track. You had some questionable ones in this one, and then
well, it's really only one. Okay, two, I guess. Yeah, two.
You had two questionable ones. That's right. Yeah.
In your opinion.
In my opinion, yeah. All right, in 74, 74, going back to some love to the Attitude Era, and then on to TNA. Team 3D, we got the Devon Dudley here. The tables, I think they had some. He had some great charisma, especially with his tag team partner. And I'll get into a little bit more about it when we get to 73.
Of course, because I kind of had a feeling that was coming.
Yeah.
All right, this next competitor was an outstanding competitor. He did a lot of good things. I could repeat myself so many times because I've said this probably with everybody. This next guy was a little crazy. Got a little wound up, got a little nuts, did a lot of weird things. He died at an early age. Um, it was sad to see him go, but he made some bad choices in his life. That being said, he was Flying Brian Pillman from WCW. He was working with them from 89 to 93, 94 before he came over to WWF.
Yep.
He
His
was
son his son is, in NXT right now.
Oh, I hope he does well. I wish
The
him well.
Lexus King is his son.
Yeah. Then in '93 he was part of the Hollywood Blondes with Stone Cold Steve Austin, known then
Yep.
as Stunning Steve Austin. They were tag team champions for a little bit. He joined the Four Horsemen before he left WCW to join the WWF. No, actually, I think he went to ECW before he went to WWF. But it was a very short stint where he joined the Hart Foundation in the WWF, part of Bret Hart and all them. I don't know why he was in the Hart Foundation because he wasn't a Hart, but
I know, but they needed another person.
they
They
needed
needed
another
another
person.
person. Yeah, they
But
needed another person. I have seen that stuff. That's probably my only thing with Brian Pillman that I've seen is the stuff with him being in the Hart Foundation.
yeah, and he was the nut one that I mean him and Neidhart worked well together because they're both crazy
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the ring.
yeah.
But yeah, he's had NWA championships. He's had WCW tag team titles, like I said. He was a lightweight champion. He did not win any titles over in WWF, if I can recall. But again, he was great in the ring. Something to watch. Somebody I enjoyed watching. Number 74, Mr. Brian Pillman.
Okay, okay. You're still back on track. I'm not gonna. Yeah, Brian Pillman's a good pick. That's good. I don't know much about him. I mean, I do know about him. I know about. I've read about Brian Pillman a lot,
Yeah.
and I've seen his stuff when he was with the Hart Foundation and stuff. But nothing to like make me like really put him in my top 100. But I think I think like for you, he's good. I can see him being on your top 100.
That's right. I enjoyed his
Right.
craziness. He's always like, ah. And then he
Yeah.
was
Uh,
he was crazy in the ring. He would do a lot of high rope, high risk maneuvers too. So
I know there was something with a gun. Wasn't there something involving a gun when he was on
you had to bring that
WWE?
up, did you? You had to bring up that
Yeah,
terrible storyline.
I'm just saying, there was something.
Yeah, with Stone Cold Steve Austin, it was like
Yeah, yeah.
he broke into some. Stone Cold was coming after him because he pissed him off, obviously, and he was sitting in his on his couch doing an interview. He's like, get out of here, and he pulled out the gun, and then it went blank, and then you heard a shot fired, and nothing happened.
Yeah, yeah.
It was not the greatest moment.
Very controversial scene that I do know. Yeah.
Well, Vince did some controversial stuff.
He does. There's a ton of controversial scenes in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a whole list on that. Yep.
So I don't blame Brian or Stone Cold for that stupid scene.
All right, let's go to my 73.
Let's do it.
Obviously, my 73 is Bubba Ray, Dudley. I put both the Dudley boys next to each other. I think they're an amazing tag team, have awesome chemistry. I love the TLC matches, minus the Hardys. And it was just a great time for the tag team division during the Attitude Era. Though I can go back and watch those matches all the time. I love watching them. I've even seen a lot of their matches when they were in TNA, when they were just Team 3D because they couldn't use the Dudley boys for some reason. But yeah, they saw some moves. Their moves are still being used to this day. The Usos, their 1D move is pretty much the 3D move that the Dudleys used to use. Yeah, they're an amazing tag team. I love seeing Bubba. I put Bubba because I like Bubba a little bit more. And I put Bubba also because I've seen him in LFG as like a coach and stuff, and I like that side of Bubba, seeing him as a coach.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's been fun to watch as well. So yeah, so I have Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon. The Dudley boys pretty much taking over 74 and 73 here.
Nice. Speaking of LFG, how did you feel about how Bubba dealt with that annoying kid from season 1?
The you talking? Well, I mean, he's no longer with the company, so
I know I forgot his name.
yeah, I forgot his name. I'm glad he's gone. I enjoyed that part, like, of, like, the ongoing story they had going on
Yeah.
in LFG. I thought it was entertaining, added some entertainment. I hated, what's his face? I don't even know his name. I
But
forgot what his
you
name
know
is.
who I'm talking about,
It's not even
though.
important. I know who you're talking about, though. Yeah, it's not important, though. Yeah,
Yeah, Bubba kept
I really
his
like Bubba
cool
Ray.
sometimes.
I really liked Bubba Ray as a coach. I think he was a good coach. Yeah.
Yep, I agree. All right, Bubba Ray Dudley with Devon right next to him.
Yep.
One great tag team. I'll give you that. All right, now we move on to another singles wrestler. This is a two-time champion, two-time, and she was the youngest Divas champion. She is Paige. I really like
Always
Paige.
perfect.
I always enjoyed Paige. She's always been good. She was wrestled in Europe. I watched that movie. I forget what it was called, but it was like
Wrestling with
basically,
My Family.
yeah,
I
her
haven't
her
watched
life
it yet. I
movie.
always it's on my to watch list, but I haven't watched it.
It
Yeah.
was an interesting take on her personal life before she was in WWE, and I thought it was
Yeah.
interesting. I mean, it wasn't a great movie, but it was an interesting movie to watch.
Paige, I completely forgot about. She was one of the ones I forgot about who's not
Oh,
in my top 100 because I forgot about her. You might actually be on my top 100 if I remembered her.
see, can't forget about Paige. CR. I've called her Paige because I don't really know how to say her name. So
Her
Ciara.
actual name.
Yeah, Ciara. I don't. She's.
I mean, there's a chance she returns to WWE though.
I know.
She's no longer with AEW.
I know. I'm hoping that'll be cool. That'll be a cool return. I think she left because of some of her off. Well, her injury was a
Her
major
injury,
part of
her
it,
neck injury
but
was
then
the
she
big
also
thing.
had
Yeah.
some off camera issues, or maybe technically on camera. But
But I mean, that was way
yeah,
before she didn't come back, before her contract ran out.
yeah, that's true. So
Yeah. And if she got punished, Xavier Woods would also get punished, and he didn't get punished as well. So
yeah, no, I guess nobody really got too punished for that. They might have got a talking to in the back, but that's about it.
yeah.
So AEW Women's Champion. She won the championship qualifying tournament to win that title. She's been
Yep.
Divas champion twice. She was the youngest Divas champion ever. She won it in her very first match on Raw.
On the main roster. Yep. I
Yep.
remember watching that.
So
Like I said, I think Paige would have been in my top 100 if I remembered her. It was her. I completely forgot about Paige.
oh, that's it.
I didn't rank her at all. So I
Poor
completely
Paige.
forgot about her.
Paige. Great number 73. And that's all I got to say about Paige.
I think that's your best pick so far this entire list, Chris. Paige.
Whoa. Come on now. Poor Dusty and DDP would be sad to hear that. So would all the others,
Uh,
but I'm not gonna mention them because Ultima Dragon too. Come on.
yeah, he was my 101.
She is
He
my best
he
pick of
almost made
this.
my list.
What am I saying? I shouldn't even be arguing because she is my best pick out of these because she's the
Yeah,
highest so
because
far.
she's the highest. Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm arguing with you just to argue.
I was stating the fact,
Yep.
Right, I mentioned this, my number 72, I mentioned this wrestler previously, just a little bit a while ago when I was talking about Xavier Woods. I really on the Black and Gold NXT days, this is one of my favorite guys. I just liked his character. And he never translated very well into the main roster. Like he was brought to the main roster, but he was rarely used. He was put in a fun tag team for a little while. But that kind of fizzled out as well. I'm hoping one day he has like a renaissance in his career and he comes back to WWE. He's still kind of under contract with WWE, and does like the stuff with Xavier Woods on the YouTube channel and stuff like that. But he's not really under like a normal contract where he wrestles and has to answer to like Michael Hayes and stuff like that.
Mm.
And that's my guy Tyler Breeze. I really like Tyler Breeze. He had a gimmick when he had the selfie. He had the selfie, and he watched himself come to the ring and stuff like that. He was like a model. It was kind of like his gimmick. Um, I've always liked Tyler Breeze. He had some great matches. I remember at Takeover Brooklyn, he fought that one luchador. What's his name? I forgot what his name is, but it was a great match. I love that pay per view. Um, yeah, Tyler Breeze, one person. He coaches as well. Like he has his own wrestling school that he's very passionate about.
Oh, cool.
Um, just recently, like he just had a thing with Bailey. He worked with Bailey to put on a women's seminar at his school. Um, but yeah, Tyler Breeze. I like Tyler Breeze a lot. Like I said, I would love to see him return. He did return for a little bit when NXT did a NXT Homecoming for like their season premiere, and he I think fought Ethan Page. So he came back for just like that one-off appearance. But I'm hoping he comes back at some point. I really like Tyler Breeze. On yeah,
Tyler Breeze. Maybe he will come back. You never know.
never know. I think missed potential. Tyler Breeze. There's a lot of missed potential with there.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. There's always a lot of missed potential in a lot of these
Yeah. I usually
characters.
pick for when we do GM mode in 2K. I usually do pick Tyler Breeze, and he's like my main heel in my roster. My
Really?
top heel. Yeah. Because his class works well with Roman Reigns, so I can have him feud with Roman.
Oh, okay. And it
Yeah.
gets you good ratings. Nice. All right. Well, that's your number 72, Tyler Breeze.
Yep.
My number 72 is another oldie but a goodie, in my opinion. Although I believe he still might be wrestling. I have to go and look again. I don't think he's wrestling anymore. I think he stopped like probably 10 years ago. So this guy was in WCW. He went to Japan and wrestled. He was part of the NWO in Japan, like the Japan's NWO version. This guy is the Great Muda.
Oh, the Great Muda.
Yep,
Okay.
the Great
It just
Muda.
recently went in the Hall of Fame not too long ago. Yeah.
Yep, another great Japan wrestler. I have a lot of Japanese wrestlers actually on my list. This is like the fifth one already. He's won he won a lot of championships out there in Japan. He was did a lot of high flying stuff. He was very good in the ring. I do like high flyers for the most part.
Yeah.
So uh, he had tag team champions. He was heavyweight champion in Japan. He came over to WCW sporadically. Like he would do like a month and then he would be gone again. So I got to see him quite a bit when he was in WCW throughout the 90s and into the 2000s. He went to TNA at some point. I didn't get to see much of what he did there, but he was the television champion and tag team champions on WCW with who was that guy that was like a Vampiro? I think his name was. So he did have
Yeah.
some titles in WCW as well. So the Great Muda. Class of 2023 for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Like I said, I think he just recently went in not too long ago. I remember watching his induction stuff.
Yep.
So that's the same year Rey Mysterio went. Rey Mysterio was the headliner. Yeah.
They put him over. They put him over by Rey Mysterio. That's fair.
Yeah.
So another great pick. My number.
Yeah, I don't mind Great Muda. I feel like he fits the top 100. Yeah.
Yep. And now we're
He's
down
definitely
to
better than Hulk Hogan, that's for sure.
well, I mean,
Like,
he
he
made
forgot.
it. He made it on the list farther down.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he's better than Paige or Randy Savage though.
No, I mean, he's a Hall of Famer.
He
Page
is a
isn't
Hall of Famer.
technically. Page isn't yet. So
Paige isn't a Hall of Famer, I guess.
Page has still got years left. She could move up the list. You know, it's hard
True.
for like
That
Randy
is true.
Savage
She
to
could
move
move
up,
up the list. She
but
could, yeah.
you got to remember these younger names that are still wrestling can move up. The
Or
older
down.
ones or down. The older ones, it's harder for them to move up because they're done. Like they can't get any
Yeah.
better than what they did.
That is true. I mean, that doesn't take away your favorite you loving them when during that time period though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep. I agree.
Yeah. The next person I really liked, I liked them in NXT. I like them, and I did watch some of their TNA stuff. So they were in TNA first, then they came to NXT, then they came to the main roster WWE when they did. I thought they had some fun stuff, but they never like capitalized on this individual, and he was stuck doing commentary. and then he went to AEW, became AEW champion twice. Twice, I think he's the current. At the time of recording, he is the current AEW champion, and that is Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is a great wrestler. For a big guy, this guy can fly. Um, and he's had some phenomenal matches with the phenomenal one AJ Styles back in TNA. That's why he did the little reference to him in the Crown Jewel match. Um, he's
Yep.
had some phenomenal matches with Kurt Angle in TNA, and then he also had some really fun stuff with Roman and Brock Lesnar and stuff in the main roster. He's a two-time NXT champion. He beat Shinsuke, I think, to win the first one back when I watched Black and Gold version NXT. Um, but yeah, I really liked, or it was either him, it was either Shinsuke or Finn Balor. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was one of those two. He had a feud with on NXT. Um, I know he got released from WWE. Then they brought him back into NXT, and then he did some stuff in NXT. But that was during my dark period, so I didn't watch at that time. But now he's in AEW doing really well for himself. Like I said, at the time of recording, he is the current AEW World Champion. So yeah, Samoa Joe, my number 71.
He's been all over the place.
Yeah, he's been all over the place.
He's a good pick. He's an outstanding
Yeah,
wrestler.
him and CM Punk had a like a really great match right before CM Punk, like CM Punk's last match in AEW. It was an amazing match that they had.
I'm trying to remember if I don't think I saw that one. But
yeah, it was really good.
Good. Yeah, he's a future possible Hall of Famer. You never know.
Yeah, he's definitely reaching the end of his career. He's had a good one. I really enjoyed watching Samoa Joe.
Yeah, he's been wrestling for
Great wrestler.
about 20 years now, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Ever since I started watching, so because TNA was around when I started watching in 06, and he was on TNA.
Yep. So he's probably near the end, same as AJ Styles.
Yeah, I was really happy when WWE brought him in from TNA. I was like, oh yeah, he's about to have some great matches here. They're going to see what he can do, and then they kind of dropped the ball with him.
It's gonna be crazy when the old guard is all gone. Then they don't have anybody from like before 2010. Be like, what is this? What happened to my childhood?
I mean, that happens.
It does.
I mean, there's not that many people from my childhood who still wrestle. There's only like a handful.
Well, most
have retired.
Speaking of which, this number 71 is from my childhood, and he still wrestles. In fact, he still wrestles in AEW. He was a recent TNT champion in AEW. He is
This is Jeff Jarrett.
Goldust, also known as Dustin Rhodes.
I could never get into actual Goldust. Like the character, it just freaked me out.
It was a little weird.
yeah. I just couldn't get into it. You know what I'm saying?
I remember seeing him.
Some phenomenal matches. He has had some phenomenal matches.
He's had a lot of great matches. He's a future Hall of Famer, I believe.
Yeah. I think he will go in the Hall of Fame, yeah.
When he was in WCW.
His match with Cody Rhodes was really good, too. His match with Cody Rhodes on AEW was really good.
They were great. I wish he was able to come to WrestleMania and watch Cody Rhodes win the title that one year.
He's still under contract, you know.
I know. So, come on now. I'm sure he was watching. Just from a distance.
He was there. Just not on camera.
That's right. So, I've been watching him since he was in WCW. He had a match, the weirdest match I've ever seen. A match in the back of a moving truck. A moving semi.
Oh yeah, I've seen that match. That match is trash.
On a bunch of hay. I was like, what is this nonsense?
I've seen that.
They were just falling over every so often.
WCW is that company that tried everything, you know?
They were not afraid to try it all. Yep, let's see if this is good. And people, I mean, I watched it and I was like, this is just crazy.
It's something. Yeah.
Yep, they had to get all the way across the truck or something and ring the bell or something. I don't remember what.
It was something weird like that. Yeah. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh man,
I watched that match.
He's been tagged.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that's his highlight. That's one of his highlighted matches. You bring up that one.
That
all his matches.
That was a highlight to my childhood. I was like, what is going on? As a I don't know, 14-year-old kid, I was like, these people are gonna die today. They're just running around in the back of a truck. And an open truck. It wasn't like it was a box truck
Yep,
like a U-Haul. It
yep, it was
was
open truck.
yep,
I mean, they had to film it somehow.
yep. Made sense, but still.
Yeah. Can you imagine filming that in a closed one? Like, they need lights and stuff in there?
They need to put lights and then have cameras in each corner or something. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it would have been
It'll be too
questionable.
dark. Yeah.
So he's held tons of titles over his career. I don't think there's much I need to say about
I
Dustin
knew
Rhodes.
I knew Goldust was gonna be on your list, though. I did know he was gonna be on your list, yeah.
As well, he should be.
Yeah.
So
I just never connected to the character. But,
I mean,
yeah.
the character was weird. I'll give you that for sure. I just enjoyed his wrestling before he was Goldust, after he was Goldust, and
You don't
sometimes
like his
during
stuff when he was Goldust, though?
some of it I did. Uh, I like. I thought it was really weird when he was with Stardust. I was like, "Come
Yeah, I
on,
mean, that
guys."
was weird.
That was
I
it was
mean,
a lot
I
of
think
weird, but good wrestling.
yeah.
Like the wrestling itself was good.
I really liked them together as a tag team. I think that when they turned into Stardust, that was kind of a turning point in Cody Rhodes' career for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
Which I
AEW
don't,
really
yeah.
helped him out. Let's put it
Well,
that
I
way.
mean, he really helped AEW. It's the other way around.
It was both,
Um,
both.
but yeah, yeah. I had a feeling Goldust was gonna make your list.
Well, as he should. He is a future Hall of Famer.
Maybe we'll see.
I have no doubt.
I think he should go in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
I think so.
I mean, he was WWF's Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, Tag Team Champion, everything but the big one.
Yeah, he would never have gotten to the big one.
No, not as Goldust. Not as
Nope, not
Goldust.
as Goldust.
He could have if he changed his character, but I don't know if he was even allowed to. So that's
No, I think part of the reason of him being Goldust was to get back at like Dusty Rhodes. I like the stuff with Booker T. They were a tag team and stuff.
yes.
That stuff was good. That stuff was good.
I thought the
Um,
Tourette's thing that he was doing for a little while because he got electrocuted was kind of stupid too. You know what?
oh yeah,
I'm thinking a
that
lot of
started as a joke. I remember watching a video about that. I guess it started as a joke, and then Vince McMahon told him to do it like in front of the like live, like to make it into a storyline.
yeah. Yeah, and it was I don't know. Vince McMahon had some crazy bookings, and I just
Yeah.
question him sometimes.
I think he had one of the best matches of the year when they fought the Shield, him and his brother, tag teamed against the Shield, who were undefeated at the time, and they defeated the Shield for the tag team titles. I thought that was great. That was a great match and a
See?
great build.
Yes, that's awesome. I didn't see that match, but I could believe it
That
100%.
must have
That
been
was
that was during your dark period.
yeah. What was that? 2011 or something? 12?
A little bit after that, yeah. I
Yeah.
think 12, 13, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I didn't watch during the PG stuff.
Yeah, because Goldust does come back. He does a lot of tag team stuff during that time.
Yeah, he really was a good tag team partner. I'm giving that.
Yeah.
So, Dustin Rhodes. We'll call him Dustin Rhodes. Because that's who he is.
He's
Great.
Goldust.
He's Goldust.
What was that, Chris? Can you do it again?
Dustin Rhodes, the Goldust. I did like Goldust. Come on, can't deny.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna be. I knew he was gonna be on your list. I knew it. I just knew Goldust was gonna be on your list.
Yeah. So that about wraps it up for this week's episode. I think that's number 71. We got through another episode of
Yep,
our top
another
100.
set of 10. We'll have another set of 10 for you in the coming weeks.
Yep.
Let me just double check our schedule. Real quick.
Yeah, because I think we got Royal Rumble coming up.
Royal Rumble. We got Royal Rumble next week. We'll do our predictions next week, and then we're gonna take a little break. Do the Royal Rumble, and then do a Royal Rumble review, and then we'll come back with 70 and 61 a little bit later.
Yep. So
this
be
is our
there.
last set before we go jump into Royal Rumble nonsense. It's
Yep.
gonna be fun over in Saudi Arabia. And Chris are gonna talk about all the stuff that's been happening on SmackDown and Raw, and building up to the predictions, and then we'll talk about the aftermath the next week.
Yep. We'll talk about how Sami Zayn won it because it's in
No,
his
he's
home.
not winning. He's not winning. He's not winning the Royal Rumble.
He's gonna win
He's
it.
not winning.
He's gonna win it. They gotta let him win it because they paid billions of dollars just to have him win this thing.
Nope, he's not winning it.
We'll see. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks. Until then, that's a wrap for this week's episode of Killer and C's, The Turnbuckle. Thanks for stepping into the ring with us.
If you enjoyed the show, make sure to hit that follow button, drop a review, and share it with your fellow wrestling fanatics. Down below in the comments, tell us, would you have Paige this low or would you have her higher on your list? Let us know. Got another top 10 or past PLE you want us to break down? Send us an email at killercspodcast@gmail.com.
We're also available on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music.